I get long-term care if I can't stay at home, and how will I pay for it?
So long-term care is provided sometimes at home. Most people want to age in place in their own home. But today we have some other choices. We have, of course, the traditional nursing home, which mostly is called a skilled nursing facility today. But in addition to those, we have a whole industry that has grown up of assisted living facilities. In any particular community, they may be called assisted living, they may be called memory units, they may be called board and care, or even what some people will call a six-pack. But there's a lot of different places where you can get care. The nuclear home with the families of different generations all living together, where our parents got care. They never went to a nursing home except if they got really, really sick, versus just needing a lot of care. That's not today's reality. Today, the younger generations don't have the ability to be there to care for you. So you need to look at where are you going to get that care. The industry that's growing the fastest is this assisted living facility level of care. And there's a number of different varieties of those. But that's where I think that the majority of people are going to go. The cost of assisted living depend on your community. So if you're in my community, which is Silicon Valley of California, it's very expensive. Those assisted living could be anywhere from $4,000 to $10,000 a month. Depending on what you want, or up if you're in a very high-end community. So while that's the desirable level of care, it's very much more home-like, it is still very expensive, and so we need to figure out how we're going to pay for it. Unfortunately, in California, Medi-Cal, which pays for about 60% of the patients in a skilled nursing facility, does not cover assisted living. And so there's a tension of how do we get care in this setting, which is the most desirable. And I think that most people need to plan for how are they going to privately pay. That doesn't mean that you're going to pay out of your savings account. It means how are you going to leverage money and plan for paying, put some money aside that's going to be earmarked and multiplied through some kind of long-term care investment to pay for care if you need it, while at the same time passing on to your family if you don't need it for long-term care. I think that's where the industry's going, and that's probably how most people are going to eventually pay for that level of care.